over the 2025 HRV EXL. So this is the highest trim level for the HRV. So again, the whole point of this channel is just going over features, showing you the car in cases like you might be in the market for the car, you might be doing research on the car, or if you bought the car and unfortunately they're just sending you the keys without showing you how to set up your features or your settings. So we'll go over those things right now. Okay, so first things off, we're gonna go over the remote start on the car. So the way you do that is, here's your key fob with the car. So you have remote start. You know you have remote start because you have the little circle right here. So the way that works is you click lock twice, you press and hold the circle, you wait for a flash, that means it took the signal. And then once the car turns all the way on, you'll see those multiple flashes right there. So the car will stay on for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the car will turn off. Let's say you turn off, you change your mind, you don't want to go on anymore. You press and hold the circle, turns off the car. One cool thing about the remote start nowadays, it actually takes the temperature on the outside and makes it hot or cold inside automatically. One thing in the summertime when it gets really hot, I like to lower down all the windows. The way you do that is you click unlock twice and you hold it, and the windows will come down. So I like to drop the windows, remote start the car, and get it going. Realistically, the only time you need the key fob out is when you want to remote start the car or lower down the windows. Other than that, it can stay in your pocket the whole time. So with the HRV EXL, one of the main things you get is the parking sensors on the side and on the back of the car. So you're getting close to something, we'll do that. But like I said, only time you need the key fob out is when you want to open or close the car. So you have three little lines right here. You click on that, that locks the car. You put your hand inside to unlock it. Nice and simple. With every HRV EXL and Sports will come with blind spot sensors. You have the little logo right here. So when you're in a 2-lane road, this will light up orange showing you this one when you're a blind spot. Another cool feature is as long as the car's unlocked, this will be open. And there's no more cap anymore. So it's not capless. All you do is you pull to the pump, put the pump in. When you're done, you close it. That's it. And the good thing is when it's locked, the car is locked itself, this will not open. Okay, so the one thing I wish that they put on the HRV EXL was a power tailgate, but it's actually a hydraulic one. So just pull it up, nice and simple. Maybe nice if it was powered. Back here, you have your parking sensors right there. And then this is your cargo area on the HRV. So plenty of space back here. You have a little cubby space and everything you need to replace the tire. And right underneath here, you have your spare tire as well. And again, if you need more space, which is nice about the HRV, you can put the seats down. Then now you have all this space right here. So plenty of space in case you're carrying anything. You need to load up a table, a small table, or some chairs or something. You don't want to borrow a car. You have plenty of space in the HRV, and you still have the all-wheel drive. So on the back of the seats, they're now leather on the EXL. If you go down to the Sport, they will have cloth. Okay, so now about the space. So with the HRV, it's pretty nice. So I'm about 6 feet. Plenty of knee space still. We were just driving the car to the slot. So plenty of leg room. Decent headroom. Not a lot, but in case you do hit a bump, it won't hit me, which is really nice. You also still have a metal seatbelt in case you need it. It's right there. So you can just insert this little one into right here. And there you go. You have your seatbelt right there. But let's say you have it on the car, you don't want to take it off. You use this as your key. And there's a little insert right there. Let's do this, put the little there, wiggle it, and then there you go. And you can store it right in here. Just keep it right there. All right, now we're gonna go over the driver's side stuff. So here, you have your mirror controls, your lock and unlocked, and then to lock the windows so no one can open them, except for the driver. Okay, so right here is your cluster. So the way the cluster works, the left side is digital. So we have the little buttons here. So you have your home button. It will show you right there. And I'll go over that in a little bit. So you're home, and you go up and down with this little spinner right here. Just like that. And to select something, you press on it. So we're going to start going over this stuff. So first things off, let me go to the home screen. We'll go with range and fuel. So you can see your range, your average fuel mileage right there. Your speed and time, you want to keep track of that. Your audio. Your phone will show you what phone's connected. Navigation. Let's say you put directions on CarPlay or Android Auto, it will show you that you have 1 more mile or 1 kilometer to your next turn. So this is your driver attention monitor. So the way this works, essentially the car will put attention how you're driving, keeping your speed, handling the car. 4 bars means you're perfect. 3 bars you're okay. 2 bars the car will start telling you to take a break, and then 1 bar the car will not be quiet until you actually stop and take a break. In case you want to see how the power is being, what power is given to what wheel, you can see it on this screen. So if I put it in drive and just step on the gas, it will show me what wheel is getting what power. So as you can see, all 4 right there are getting power right now, except for the 2. So you can see the changes right there. Seatbelt reminder, so you get to see who has the seatbelt, who does not have the seatbelt on. Maintenance. So Honda recommends coming every 6 months or every 6,000 miles. Right there. Safety features. This is where you turn on and off your safety features. So you have like the lane departure, blind spot sensors, your low speed follow with your adaptive cruise control, and your parking sensors, and then your percolation system. The way the percolation system works is basically, let's say you're driving, the car in front of you brakes. They would show you brake, brake, brake on the screen. You don't put attention to the warning, the car will basically stop, so you won't get into an accident. The one you want to get used to turning on and off is the parking sensors. The way you do that is just going to the P, clicking on the button, turns it off right there. When you're out of the car wash, just turn it back on. In case you don't want to see anything digital otherwise, you just want a regular gauges right there. Just wait for that to disappear. And there you go. You have a digital speedometer right there. And then we'll show you what mode you're in a little bit. I'll show you how that works. But you have normal, eco, and snow mode right there. Okay. So your lights are on automatic by default. You can still do it manually if you want to, but I would just recommend having an auto because then your headlights are automatic and also your high beams. Right here's your wipers. So you have one quick swipe up, one quick swipe down. Is the different levels, and you can twist the tip to do the back windshield one. Okay. So right over here you have your skip. So when you have you're in radio, it skips to your next preset. If you're using CarPlay or Android Auto, using Spotify, iHeartRadio, whatever you use for music, you skip to the next song. You have volume up, volume down, and then once we hook up a phone, I'll show you how to use Siri with this. All you do is just press and hold this. Siri will come up, and you can tell it to find navigation or call, or text somebody. You have your adaptive cruise control button right there. You have your lane keeping assist on as well, on and off switch right here. You know that they're on because you see this logo right over here. And one thing that we're trying out now is that we're gonna start driving the car, showing you how to activate these features. We have your sunroof control, so back opens the sunroof for you, forward to close it, and you want to make a little vent, you press on the button itself, just like that. So you can have the lights off, so if you're turning off the car or the doors open, nothing's gonna happen. Or you can have it when you all the lights on, or you can just keep it right in the middle. And then so when you open the doors or turn off the car, the lights will come on so you can have visibility. So this is a dimming mirror. You know it's on because you see a little green light right there. Okay, so we're gonna set up CarPlay. So the way you do that, with the EXO you get wireless CarPlay. So the way you do that is you press this. We'll click connect new device. On your phone, you'll go to settings. We'll go to Bluetooth. And then we'll go and wait for Honda HRV to appear. So right there. So you click on it, click pair, allow. We'll click yes. Connect to CarPlay. So other than that, your phone can stay. You can either grab a USB-A and connect it right here. You don't have to because now you're also on the EX, so you get a wireless charging pad. So all you do is just place your phone in there, and then we'll start charging for you. Okay, so with CarPlay, see charging. So with CarPlay, the way it works, like I said, that talk button I showed you earlier. Press and hold that. Find me the nearest restaurant in Barrington.
You'll need to turn on location. One option I found is Sagano Japanese Restaurant on North Huff Street in Barrington.
So you can do that. You can text or call somebody, and again, you can go here and play your music if you want to. And again, when you skip, it goes to your next preset. So we'll click play, and then we'll skip, and gives you your next preset. Okay, Other than that, CarPlay, Android Auto will appear right here. You still have your regular radio in case you do want to use it. You have your presets right there. You can actually, instead of having a tune knob, you can put it in there. So 101.7. There you go. And let's say I want this as my radio station. I can grab one of the presets and hold it. Let's have a set up a new one. If I want to set a whole new one, I like all three. I don't want to replace them. You press and hold the one at the end. You can add a new one. You go on station list. It will show you all the local stations in the area that have signal. I will recommend doing the HD ones because they have the higher quality. Okay, you have USB. If you still want to use regular Bluetooth, you're more than welcome to. But again, if you have wireless CarPlay, just use CarPlay. In your general settings, the only thing you want to do is adjust the time because sometimes it comes with a different time zone. So you just want to adjust that by going to the system and doing date and time, and you can adjust where it's set. So Central Time in Illinois. Smartphone connections is where you add devices or delete devices. So like I don't want Lewis's phone here, so I click delete, and you can pair up to 6 devices, and we follow the same steps we did for CarPlay. Now we'll go to vehicle settings. So we're setting up your doors and stuff like that. Honestly, I'm gonna go over the ones that really matter. The other ones are factory. You're almost more than welcome to go and explore them and try them out. But I'm just gonna go with the basic stuff. So we gotta do door unlock mode. So when you put your hand inside the handle, do you want it only to open your door or all doors? I like all doors. You can always do driver door only. When you put your hand inside the handle, it gives you a flash and a beep. You can either turn either of them off or turn them both off, or you can keep both on. If for whatever reason you don't like remote start on the key fob, you can always shut that feature off. So when you do the combination, it doesn't do anything. We're gonna do doors and windows, a door lock. So you can either have it once the car reaches 10 miles per hour, it will automatically lock the doors, or if you go to a different gear. So I like it in that. So if I go to reverse, neutral, drive, or any of these gears, it will automatically lock the doors for me. The next one is the unlock mode. So I can have the car unlock the doors when I open my door, when I go back to park, or when I turn off the ignition. I like the one when I go to park. So the way this works, if I go to reverse, locked, and here's your reverse camera. So if I start turning the steering wheel, it gives you what direction the car is going. You have 3 different camera angles. You have the wide view, normal view, and then the bumper view right there. So just in case you're parallel parking, you're parking in the garage, you want to see how much more room you got, you have it right there. This is the cross monitoring sensor. So the way that works, let's say you're backing out from a grocery store parking lot and you have 2 cars in your left and right you cannot see. If there's a car coming from either left or right, the car will show you arrows and beeping indicating someone coming. So you don't have to worry about, that's an extra safety support system right there. So, and if I go back to park, doors are unlocked. My walkaway auto lock. So what that is basically, let's say once I turn off the car, have the keys in my pocket, purse, whatever, I keep my keys. I leave the car and I hear one beep. Once I walk about 10 steps, it gives me a second beep. So before we go on a small test drive to show you how to turn on the safety features, I'm gonna show you how that works. So I'm gonna turn it on, and then I'll show you how that works in a little bit. And like I mentioned before, keep everything else as factory. Here you have different, so you can do AM, FM, Honda Link. If you get any software updates, you can do it right there. And then this can be customized. Some people don't like to see the true computer here. They want the AM. So all you do is just press and hold this. Go here, and just like a tablet, you can replace stuff. Oops. So you can always adjust it just like a tablet. And you have your shortcuts right there. You have your heated seats on each side on the EXL. You have dual climate control, so that means whatever you change here changes with you as long as sync is on. Let's say someone wants a cooler, they can just change their side. So you have this turned off right there. But again, if you're by yourself, just make sure sync is on, so when you change it, everything changes around you. You have your circulating air right there. where the air is gonna flow from, your front and rear defroster. But when you click on the rear one, it also does your side mirrors, which is really nice. You have your AC on and off button right there. You have your cup holders, water charging pad, and a USB-A right there. You have two USB-Cs right here on the corners. So on the driver and passenger side, in case you want that. And then you have your different driving modes where I showed you earlier. You have your eco and snow mode. And this is your downhill assist if you ever go to the mountains. Your emergency brake. And you know it's on because you see the red light. And then your cluster shows brake. This is the brake hold, which I'll also show you on the test drive how it works. And then you have all your cargo space right there. Pretty simple. All right, I'm gonna show you how to do the walkaway auto lock, and then we'll start going on test drive. All right, we'll set up the walkaway. So the way that works, I have the key with me. I'll turn it off right there. Exit the car. I have the key with me, so door close. One beep. Let me walk away. Car's automatically locked. And the good thing about the walkaway auto lock, let's say for whatever reason the keys fall out of my pocket or purse, for example, car doesn't lock, which is really nice. Okay, so now we gotta go on the drive and see how that goes. And like I said, I'm gonna show you how the features work. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go on the road. So I'm gonna turn on my lane keeping assist and my adaptive cruise control. So I'm gonna head out now. So the minimum speed required for the lane keeping assist to be turned on is 45 miles per hour. But right now the sensor's picking it up. Once it detects it, it shows me green lights, and then once I hit the required speed, which is 45 miles per hour, you're gonna see the steering wheel start driving itself. Right now, we're just gonna take a. I'm gonna turn them off just so we can take a little bit of a drive. You have a digital speed sign right there, so a reminder, so just in case you forget what the speed limit is. And then, as you can see, I have the brake hold on right now, so I'll show you how that works as well. Overall, though, the car does set a little bit to the ground, so you can feel a little bit of the bumps. It's not a. The good thing is we're in Illinois, so it does have the most important thing, which is all-wheel drive. So when your time comes around, you don't have to worry about the wheels spinning. Alrighty, so I'm gonna show you how the brake hold works. So when I come to the stop, I know it's on because I see the brake hold. I just have to come to a complete stop. And I know to take my foot off the brake when I see hold, just like that. Now I can hold it. Alrighty. Alright, so now I'm gonna turn the safety features back on again. So first off, the lane keeping assist. I'm gonna get to the speed, so 45 miles per hour. And now the car is gonna help me steer, so stay in the middle. I don't recommend doing this, but just to show you guys how this works, I'm gonna have the. Never mind. Alright. I'm gonna have it on, and then so the car's gonna start helping me with the steering. So if I let go, so it will let you take your hands off for like 5 seconds, but the car needs to know that you're putting attention to the road, so it wants you to still hold the steering wheel. But we're doing slight turns. The car is doing it by itself. As you can see it moving. I'm just gonna keep touching it so you can see it move. Just like that. So see, it's doing it for us, which is kind of crazy, kind of cool to see. So I'm gonna turn on the cruise control as well. So the speed limit is 55 here. So with the cruise control, you can also set the gap between you and the car in front of you. Obviously, I don't have any cars in front of me right now, so I need to wait for that. But this is something nice to have when you're taking road trips. Because at that point, you can just be holding the steering wheel, and then the car will do everything. Because the way that this works is, in the car in front of you is going 55, but then suddenly goes down to 45. The car will automatically adjust to 45 miles per hour, which is really nice and convenient to do. But we're actually gonna turn. But yeah, I mean, fortunately, I cannot show you the adaptive cruise control all the way because it's not as busy over here. But again, any questions, please let us know in the comments. And you guys are more than happy to see more videos. So this is helping you guys out or it's helping a family member. Subscribe and just keep sharing our videos so we can know we can be posting more of these. But yeah, you guys have a good day, and we'll talk later. Bye.